What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so one of the things that I like to pride myself on my channel is that I can talk about a variety of different subjects, and I try to do that because number one, even though I don't want to make my channel about everything, I think sometimes people do get tired of hearing you talk about the same things. So it can get a little bit tedious if you're talking about the same thing every single time. So people do want to see some level of variety, I think, on your channel. Um, but this is, animals have always fascinated me growing up as a kid, right? And I think one of the animals that people don't know enough about or talk about enough are crows. And, I think in general, crows have a negative stereotype about them. People tend to have negative feelings about crows. A lot of it has to do with, the way they're portrayed in movies as sinister, almost a demonic connection, which isn't true at all. But one of the things that I've always been fascinated about crows is when you think about the most intelligent animals on Earth, right? People tend to think about gorillas. People tend to think about dolphins, dogs, cats. But in comparison to crows, dogs and cats are not as intelligent. Dogs and cats have the intelligence. Basically, your smartest dogs have the intelligence equivalency of about a 2-year-old kid, right? Which is pretty advanced for an animal. Crows have the intelligence of a 7-year-old. Crows, when observed, display a startling amount of problem-solving abilities, and they learn at a rate that most animals don't. For instance, crows can have acorns or nuts or something, right? And they'll realize that they can't. They may not be able to crack these nuts, right? And to stop laughing and say Beavis and Butthead, hey Butthead, what? He said nuts. But anyway, they've been observed to drop uncracked nuts or whatever on the streets, on the road, knowing that they've observed that cars roll over them and crack them open. So they'll learn that and they'll just do it on purpose, or they've been observed to create their own tools. Like for instance, they might find a wire and using their beak and their claws, take that wire and bend it to make a hook to reach something that they can't reach. So they display a startling amount of intelligence for an animal. I'm going to tell you something else about crows. You don't want to get on crows' bad side. You don't want to do that. I'm telling you, unless you want that smoke, if you're about that life, you don't want to get on a crow's bad side. And I'll tell you why. Number one, a crow will never forget your face. They will recognize your face forever. Crows are very mean-spirited and spiteful. So if you did something like, I don't know, throw a rock at them, hit one of them and kill one of them, right? They'll remember that. They'll take that personally. Oh, by the way, before I forget to mention this, if there's a group of crows and one of them happens to die, it could just be from old age or whatever. But if one of them just happens to die, the crows will stop eating in that area just in case something or someone has somehow poisoned the food supply. But getting back to my point, if you get on the bad side of one crow, using whatever language they use, that ka shit, they will put a bug in other crows' ears. This motherfucker right here threw a rock at us. Oh, he did, huh? Yeah, that's the motherfucker that did it. And every fucking time you walk past there, as a matter of fact, if you're not too far from their area of nesting, they'll see where you live at, and they'll fuck with you every time you come out the house. They're gonna fuck with you. They're gonna peck on you. They're gonna crap on you if they can. They're gonna fuck with you forever, forever. Every time they see you, they're the Charles Oakley of animals. Every fucking time they see you, it's smoke. Ain't no forgiveness. Now, of course, you could take it further and do some other shit. But then if the other crows see you, then it's always going to be on site. All of them. So that's how that is. On the flip side of it, if you do something nice for crows, feed them, if they see that you're helpful to them, then you have a friend for life. They'll fend off other animals they think are posing a threat for you. I've seen a video of a wolf that was being a wolf that was being rather aggressive to a man in the area that had been nice to the crows or whatever, and the crows was chasing that motherfucker off. So I don't know. I just always found this interesting about crows. They're one of the most intelligent animals on planet Earth. Crows and ravens, they display a remarkable amount of intelligence. And, it's just amazing how much smarter these animals are than we've given them credit for over the past several centuries, really. But anyway, tell me what you guys think.